Apparently there are some leaks about some upcoming community days and events for the next season. I'm Alex Gum, aka Cheeklay, and welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. Before we start with today's topic, just thought I'd let you know that we did get a medal today. We are going to be going to New York next week. Next weekend is Go Fest at Randall's Island Park. Hope to see you Saturday morning. Man, it's actually really happening. It's really happening. Also, just a reminder that this Sunday is Froakie Community Day from 2 to 5 p.m. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Don't miss out on the event. Also, speaking of events, whether you're watching this today or tomorrow, it's the beginning of the World's Championship events. So if you need the Passimian or Shiny Scraggy, you better want to go out and raid and hunt and stuff. But in today's video, we're gonna go through details about some leaks of some upcoming community days and events for the next season. Take it with a grain of salt that not everything that I'm sharing is correct. However, we had some previous leaks for the summer season, and it seems like it was like 99.9% accurate. Chances are these season leaks can be accurate or inaccurate, but it's still kind of early. But we're still gonna go through them all. So subscribe, hit the bell. We're halfway to 1,000 subscribers. And let me know in the comments below, what sounds really interesting? What do you like? What do you dislike? And again, it's not confirmed. It's just leaks, but let's see what we got. Let's talk about the community days first because these are pretty interesting. Just note that at some point this month, we're probably gonna get some dates for the September, October, and November community days and possibly a date for the Classic Community Day. So the first one is Grubbin Community Day on September. This is gonna be a new shiny, which I love community days when they feature a brand new shiny, and not to mention that it evolves into Vikavolt, which by its own, it's a really cool Pokemon, but then it has this really cool silver green shiny. I am hoping that they are wrong about October because October is Timber Community Day. Now, don't get me wrong, a Timber Community Day sounds really, really cool. You get an amount of candy to get Conkeldurr, Timber will be in the wild, but here's the problem. I was expecting like a debut of Honedge or a cool ghost type Pokemon to have a community day. This one doesn't suit for an October community day. So honestly, like Zubat is worse than Timber and I expect Zubat to have a community day. Like, I don't know how I feel about it being in October, but if it is confirmed, I guess we'll suck it up and we'll play the event. And because we're about to get some Pokemon from the Paldea region, we have a Wooper Community Day for November. It looks like that Paldean Wooper could debut maybe before the Community Day, maybe during the Community Day. It'll probably drop as a shiny regardless if this were to be confirmed. And finally, this is either October or November, but they're saying the Classic Community Day would feature Mareep. Now, this is not a bad pick. I mean, I remember catching a lot of shiny Mareep at Islewild Park in Reno during that community day. Ampharos has a Mega Evolution, so I mean, this would be a pretty good community day to bring back, but take it with a grain of salt. Everything that I'm sharing is not confirmed. These are just leaks. And now for some events that are being leaked for the next season in Pokemon Go, which could be based on Paldea, considering that there are some Paldean debuts for what it's said. First off is the Festival of Lights. This will debut Tadbulb and its evolution Bellibolt, which it's such a really cute Pokemon. It's just an electric type frog. It's really adorable. So this could debut that. There is said to be a research day for Oddish in September. Now usually for research days, it usually has an increased chance of a shiny encounter when you do some research. So the fact that they picked Oddish, I mean, if you need to finish the evolution family for the shiny collection, there you go. But again, take it with a grain of salt. It could be something else, like maybe Bellsprout or something else. A Harvest Festival event. I think we had something like this last year where we had Squovet and some other Pokemon. This is like probably for October, but it's said to debut Smoliv, a grass normal type olive that evolves into Dolliv and Barlovia. I don't really play Scarlet and Violet as much as I want to, but that's what the Pokemon was supposed to debut. And then the Psychic Spectacular. This is another event that comes every year featuring Psychic Pokemon. It is said to drop Shiny Solosis. Not a bad shiny, nothing too drastically different, but again, this is just speculation. Maybe they could drop a different shiny. We're assuming that a Psychic Pokemon from the Paldea region can drop, but we'll have to see what happens. And then remember that Riolu Hash Day that we had last month? Well, it looks like we're about to have another another one sometime in October, and it's going to feature Azurill. It seems like Azurill will have an increased chance of not only being shiny, but to be in 2-kilometer eggs. Kind of like maybe 80-90% every time. So again, these are all speculation. These are all just leaks, but that is what's going on. Now, the reason why I want to cover the leaks, although on my YouTube channel, I really don't try to cover leaks and rumors and stuff, is because the last time that we had leaks for the summer season, aside from GoFest, we got a lot of leaks and they all turned out to be true. The events were all accurate. The community days were all accurate. So we can assume that this can all be accurate. Maybe it could be inaccurate. If that is the case, I just hope the October community day was something completely different. But what do you think in the comments below? What does it sound like to you? Do you like some of the stuff you're hearing? I know it's not true, but it's kind of cool that we're getting another Hatch Day event. Hopefully we get a shiny this time. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today's video. We will see you next time. Peace out.